Welcome back, Love Stylers. I'm Misty. What's up? Today we're going to be talking about bacon, everybody's favorite food. I haven't met anybody, I don't think ever, that doesn't love bacon. I actually think it is the best tasting food on the freaking planet. And you can have bacon and you can live a low carb lifestyle, carnivore keto, low carb, high fats, and lose weight and feel awesome. Like I feel now after 4 years of living this kind of lifestyle and eating cleaner in my life. So we like to talk a lot on this channel about changes you can make to improve your lifestyle, becoming your best self. A lot of diet talk in this last year and a half that we've had the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I also like to talk about how I lost 55 pounds in 8 sizes with the combination of the carnivore and keto diets, cleaning up my life, getting rid of eczema. I got rid of high blood pressure, and I lost some weight, and I feel awesome. I also quit alcohol, and this helped a lot. Eating this way keeps me from wanting booze and gets rid of those cravings. I also want to give a subscriber shout out to PDX Oregon. What's up? This is a new subscriber, and I love to hear the fact that they started their own group that's almost like Alcoholics Anonymous without the anonymous for carb addicts. And I think this is brilliant, and it makes me think maybe you should get yourself an accountability partner or a sponsor, just like an AA, to call or get you out of a mess when you think you're going to cheat on your diet. You can call them up or go see them, or maybe they're somewhere near you. You can say, talk me out of eating these chips, this cupcake, whatever. And real quick, guys, just a reminder before we get into the bacon talk, which who doesn't want to talk about bacon? Everyone should want to talk about bacon. Is there's an eclipse coming up on the 26th of May, and this video should be out before then, to remind you, when there's an eclipse, this is a full lunar eclipse, you want to get rid of old habits that do not serve you, since we're talking about cleaning up your lifestyle here and getting rid of the bad thoughts of food and the bad foods in your life and the toxicity in general, even if that means family and keeping away from people that make you upset. We can do this and still love them, but there's an eclipse coming up. You want to get rid of some old stuff that does not serve you before the lunar eclipse on the 26th. So think about that. See if you can get rid of at least one little thing that you do or that you think, or a bad habit you may have before the eclipse so it doesn't hang around. Also, thank you for listening to Black Eyed Soul, That's Our Music. We record right here in this room. Andrew and I have a music group. We've been recording for years. Check us out anywhere you can find free music. You can go to blackeyedsoul.com. You can add it to your cart if you want to buy an album on Amazon. That's just a quick and easy way to listen to what we have to provide for you. If you're new to low carb, I want to tell you bacon is part of your diet now. And you can have it on salads. It's the most delicious thing in the entire world. It's crunchy, salty. It has a beautiful profile, which I'm going to touch on in a minute. But also you're leaving off, of course, all of the carbs, no refined sugars, no junk food, no packaged foods. We're taking diet soda and regular soda out of our life, and we're sticking with low carb foods. We're adding more protein, and these are just the easy things I'm rattling off to tell you this can be done, and you don't have to feel like you're being restricted and that your life sucks when you're dieting. Your life does not have to suck when you're dieting. And my life's gotten better since I started 4 years ago. Andrew and I eat bacon probably 3 to 4 times a week. Yes. I'm about to have some bacon when I'm done this video. And it is so satiating and satisfying. It has the fat you need. It has the sodium that your body needs. So besides being the best tasting food on the planet, and if you want to argue with me in the comments, go ahead. I love a good argument, but I'm going to fight hard for bacon because most people think it's the tastiest thing on the planet. So bacon is a superfood. Can you believe it? All this time, people have been acting like bacon was bad for you. It clogs your arteries and fat is bad for you. This is all off the table now, guys. Let's restart the way we think about nutrition. Bacon has a perfect profile of fat to protein ratio. It is also filled with nutrients and minerals. Zinc, potassium, sodium is in there. It has omega-3 fatty acids. It also has selenium and phosphorus. Yes, I did my homework. I'm not too sciencey on this channel, but selenium and phosphorus are important to help our body work well. Some other foods that have omega-3 fatty acids are eggs, salmon, a lot of fish has it. And if you don't like to eat a lot of that stuff, guys, if you don't love seafood, like I do not love seafood, you need your omega-3s. You can get your omega-3s from egg yolks or eggs. You can get your omega-3s from bacon and some other things, better meats like beef, for example. So there's a lot of nutrients. There are a lot of essential minerals that are in bacon that people don't talk about that much. And I'm not afraid to talk about it. Now, the sodium that bacon has does sort of help you keep, and I have found this to be true for me, kind of keep your electrolytes in check. Sometimes our electrolytes can be funny when you're doing a very low carb diet, as we do here, a lot of meat in our life. I do a 90% carnivore diet, 10% vegetables and other foods. Bacon also has all of the B vitamins that you need. Bacon is animal fat, which is the best for our bodies, we know now, especially if you're doing more of a carnivore based or a carnivore keto lifestyle. So bacon, being a superfood now, is one of the staples, something you want to include in your low carb lifestyle. It helps you feel full. And no one in your family is going to be mad at you if you come to the table with a plate of bacon. Don't be afraid to add bacon to the meat you're already having. So bacon goes very well with chicken. It actually goes well with pork. Believe it or not, I do double pork meals sometimes. Bacon and pork chops. If you haven't tried it yet, you can have a side of eggs if you want to go full carnivore, and a little bit of butter on there. Burgers with bacon and cheese, of course. We probably have that 3 times a week. Eggs and bacon. Let's not forget, you can do a chaffle. And check out my video. Here, we'll put it up for making a chaffle. If you haven't tried making a chaffle yet, and you have a waffle iron, or you can buy one for cheap, do this. It's really fun. Do it with your kids. You will feel accomplished. Take a picture, put it on Instagram like I did. I like doing an everything chaffle with bacon on top. It's very, very decadent for a fancy breakfast. If you miss bagels and cream cheese, especially everything flavored bagels and cream cheese like we love here, we'll do it on a holiday, and you can throw some bacon on top of there, of course. It's very delicious, and you will not feel like you're missing out on the bagels. You know, bacon spices up your meal. Sometimes chicken breast needs a little bit of help. Throw some bacon in the mix, wrap your chicken breast with bacon, bake it in the oven. I like doing a stuffed chicken breast with cream cheese in the center. You can put some chives or onions in there. If you have a little veg, wrap that sucker in a piece of bacon, bake it in the oven. It is delicious. Another bacon idea is pancetta bacon, pancetta, whichever way you say it. It's like bacon cubed up. I think it's Italian. And you see it sometimes with the cheeses and the fancy cheeses. Pancetta bacon does not have to cook as long as regular bacon. It's already diced up, and you could just add that to a pan. It cooks very, very quickly, even quicker than bacon. Throw that on top of your chicken to give it a little bit of zest, a little bit of that oomph you might be looking for. Sometimes chicken can be bland, but you can add pancetta bacon to vegetables, some greens. Goes very nicely with collard greens or spinach. So try pancetta bacon if you haven't. Now you may be wondering, like, Misty, like, I heard that bacon has nitrates in it. It does sometimes have nitrates. Well, what are nitrates? It's a derivative of celery, which is weird to me that nitrates can be bad for you when they're made from celery juice. So I found this weird, but I don't get very sciencey, as you guys know. And so some nitrates are added to bacon or cured meats, and you have to be a little bit careful. To be fair, bacon is not 100% perfect. And this is the only thing I could find bad about it, is there are nitrates sometimes in bacon and other cured meats. So there is nitrate-free bacon available. It's a little harder to find. Costco, Trader Joe's, the better stores, Whole Foods. You could probably order uncured bacon or go to a farm maybe or a farmer's market. Uncured bacon is a little bit better for the body because it doesn't have those nitrates. So if you can, try to get uncured bacon or nitrate-free bacon. Just look at it, guys. Every type of food that we eat has an ingredient list. Another thing I want to add about bacon is it thaws very quickly. So if you forgot to take something out to thaw some meat for that evening, because I love talking about meat and how good it is for your body, keep it in the fridge. Keep a little extra bacon around, and it stays for a long time. It also thaws very quickly. In case you didn't take anything out to thaw, this happens to me a lot. Sometimes I forget. And we always have bacon to go to, and we'll have breakfast for dinner, scrambled eggs, omelets and bacon. Bacon also goes very nicely with sausage, double meats. I love doing double meats to keep things interesting while eating carnivore keto. You can have bacon and sausage and an omelet for dinner, and that's really fun just to make things a little more interesting. Bacon is also very, very good on top of a salad, as you guys probably already know. Don't be afraid to add a good portion of bacon to your salad that may already have some chicken on there. I know a lot of people like chicken breast on salads, and I don't mind it now and then. I definitely have that occasionally. But I think when you add the fatty bacon on top of that salad, it really amps it up quite a bit to another level. And don't forget to add bacon to your salads. Another thing that I'm going to mention that I love about bacon, besides all the things I already said, is it keeps well in the fridge. You can cook up a big batch of bacon, keep a couple pieces on the side to add to your meal the next evening for work lunches. So keeping bacon around is a great idea. Guys, check me out on Instagram. I posted a funny little thing about bacon the other day saying, "Come on over, baby, whole lot of bacon going on." If you like Jerry Lee Lewis, like I do, because I'm a piano player, I cannot play like Jerry Lee. And some of you young ones may not even know Jerry Lee Lewis, but he sings that song, "Whole Lot of Shaking Going On." But I'm going to call it "Whole Lot of Bacon Going On." This is going to be my ad idea for Wendy's. Wendy's, if you know anyone who works at Wendy's in the ad department, I'm going to Don Draper them out when I tell them about my campaign. Who wants this ad? Whole lot of bacon going on. I think it's brilliant. Hit the thumbs up, love button if you love bacon. And that's how I'll know how many people love bacon. I'm sure it's going to be a lot. But one thing I wanted to add to make it a little bit more fair, all this stuff we've been told our whole life about how bacon's fattening and bacon's going to clog your arteries and all this crap. That may be true if you eat the standard American diet. Now, if you're here, I'll assume you don't want to eat like that anymore. And I'll assume You may cheat sometimes, but you're watching this channel to get you back on track because you want to keep the weight off. You may have lost weight and now you don't want to go back to that way of eating. I used to eat the standard American diet. Guys, I was pretty fat and I'm still a little bit fat. I got a lot of work to do still, but I don't want anything to jiggle. And so if you add bacon to your life and you're still eating packaged foods, sugar, all the carbs, bread, cereal, crackers, all this crap that we don't want to eat anymore, then bacon may not be that good for you. But if you eat bacon as one of your staple foods, one of your meats, one of your protein-rich choices, because you're living a great lifestyle or you're on your way to living a great lifestyle, you will not regret it. When you feel sad, add some bacon to your meal and you won't regret this. It has the sodium, it has all the nutrients you need, it has a bunch of B vitamins, it has zinc and some other stuff in there. And bacon can be enjoyed when you're eating low carb, especially if you're a carnivore like me. We love bacon, especially on our burgers, bunless burgers. So don't be afraid of the bacon. Do be afraid of eating packaged foods, carbs, refined sugars, and crappy oils. Do be afraid of that. But don't be afraid of bacon anymore. So I want you to consider this. Let me know if you have any ideas for bacon that I haven't mentioned today. Hit the thumbs up if you love bacon. Hit the love button. And subscribe or send this to somebody who you think could benefit from my kind of talking about low carb to stay healthy this year and keep on your journey towards better health. Stick with me, you won't regret it. And thank you for listening to our music, Black Eyed Soul. Add it to your cart the next time you're on Amazon. And we'll see you next time on Love Style. Peace out.